Good morning. I know I'm coming to you all late. Um, I I had to clock in a little early, a lot early, 2 hours early. I had to finish up some work that I didn't get to yesterday, and I still wanted to bring you all the morning chat with the prophet. So welcome to Wednesday. It is Hump Day. Yay! It is Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Okay, anyway, now I'm finished doing all my little dancing and my little jig. How y'all doing? I hope you all are doing well. And as usual, I really don't have no pathway to go. Like I don't have like, oh, did you hear about? No. It's just like talking to you all in the morning, giving you a little morning chat, maybe some encouragement as you go on about your day. Make sure you follow the Prepper and the Prophet on YouTube. Subscribe, view our videos, comment, say something to us. Maybe your comment or your question or your suggestion will be used for our content to help us provide more content, as well as if you see this and it's encouraging or you have questions. I love it. Last Friday we actually had a guest that was in here. He was chatting with me on IG on the live, and he was making his points when it came to taking the vaccination. And I love it. It wasn't quite what I was thinking. I still don't trust the government when it comes to getting the covering. I know I said the V word earlier, but whatever, it is what it is. It already came up, but I don't agree. I mean, like, I agree with what he was saying because he made very good points about in history, getting a covering, getting to help defeat this. I agree. But also history in past and years and decades and centuries past, we also had more humanity in our government where they actually kind of cared about the people, but now it's not the same. Everything is about the dollar and the cents. It's all about money. It really is. It's capitalism. We are in a capitalist society here in the United States of America, and ain't no way in the world you can convince me that they actually give a crap about our health. I don't believe they care. They don't care about it. And another unpopular opinion is the distraction around the world, not just here in the United States, is the complexion of your skin is what makes the difference. No. It's the color of your money. Everything. It is a divisive spirit of division to keep us concentrated on, oh, that person doesn't like the color of my skin. Or convincing a certain person that people with a certain skin color are bad. When all it is just to divide the not so cash flow friendly, or the ones that doesn't make that much money, of what this earthly society, this earthly world thinks and deems as being poor. Okay? like I was saying to, I don't remember who I said. I've said it and I've thought this so many times. A white Caucasian person that is poor is no different than a black person that is poor. None. In the United States, black person lives in the ghetto. Low income housing, excuse me. I was drinking coffee and I guess it just went down the wrong way. No COVID. There's no COVID here. In the name of Jesus. They both scraping up money to make ends meet. They're both eating low quality foods. They're both one may live in the ghetto in low income housing. The other's living in low income housing. Maybe it's a trailer park, but it's still low income housing. Black man doesn't own any land. Poor white man doesn't own any land. Okay. Make a minimum wage, black man. Make a minimum wage, white man. Okay. Both are poor and scraping by. And they have so much more similarities than you know. Because you're so concentrated on color, both of them. Oh, you don't like me because I'm doing this like a puppet. Oh, you don't like me because I'm black. I don't like you because you're black. I'm better than you because I have a lack of melanin in my skin and straight hair. Really? But you both are scraping. You are both scraping to get by. Both of you. Both of you. The lie is that a white man is better because his complexion is white. Not that he's smarter. History has proven that. Not that he's smarter, more resourceful than a black man. And I'm not saying black men also, let's not get into superialism in black people either. Is that, oh, we're better, we're smarter. No. Take away money and see how creative any person of any skin complexion will be. They'll be real creative as that. Okay? The only difference is this white man than he has with the black man is that he believes because he's white he's better and he has more privileges than he does. I'm not saying the privilege isn't real, but because white man has more confidence, he's going to step up and say, no, I'm not taking that. Whereas the black man is still stuck in PTSD from slavery, and this is around the world, and being treated bad, and you just can't say, I demand to be paid a certain thing, or I demand that you do not pass that law, or I'm storming the Capitol. The difference between Black Lives Matter marches and the white people storming the Capitol is that the white people had the confidence. Okay? I know I looked away. I felt myself look away, but when I looked here, it looked like I was here the whole time. Look, okay? Is that he had the confidence. Why? Because he believes that he is better than a black man, or a dark-skinned man, or Asian man. He believes that he belongs here. And he believes that he has the right to storm the Capitol and break in there and sit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Black man doesn't. They don't believe that they have the right to it. They don't believe that they belong here. They don't believe, and I say they because I'm black, and I can really tell you, we don't believe and we don't know that we have a right. Just like this white man, to be here. Because we have been told time and time, we've been shown time and time again slave movies of how we were enslaved. We're constantly reminded about how we're in slavery. We're constantly reminded that we're low income. We're constantly reminded that we're black, and you can't do that by not only the white man, but by each other. You can't do that. You can't just break into the Capitol. You can't just ask for $50,000 a year. You can't just quit your job. You can't just demand at gunpoint, if necessary, your rights. White man will do it in a heartbeat. Why? Because he believes he has a right. He believes that he has a right to do it. And that's the difference, is that we've been convinced, both of us have been convinced that white man is better. You sitting there and you can say, oh, hey, king, hey, queen, we are much better. We create things. The white man just steals it. But you don't believe that. You don't believe that you deserve it. You don't believe that you have a right to this country. You have a right. I don't give a flim-flam what that law says. Those white people, I love saying it like, those white people threw all the tea off the boat because they were being taxed without any representation. And that was the beginning. And I'm, look, read it. Because it just makes sense to me. And I'm about to say something that I haven't studied in a long time. But they did that. They poured, you do know the Boston Tea Party, where they took all the tea and they poured it over. They took it by force. And now this I know is that the violent takes it by force. And sometimes you have to go in and demand what you deserve. Go in and say, this is what I need in order to do boom, 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 and you're going to give it to me. That's the only difference between a white man and a black man in this country, is that we demand it. Is that we don't demand it. I'm saying that we don't demand better housing, better neighborhoods, better cops. We sit up here in March, nothing gonna hold us down. We gonna overcome one day. And I'm a big fan of Martin Luther King. Okay. And we, black people, we sit up here and we beg and we beg and we march and we beg and we march and we beg and we videotape and we show proof and they don't say nothing. They don't do nothing but some bull crap to make us, to subside us for a little bit. You got a black president. He wasn't completely black. He was half black. Okay? And he wasn't even an American black boy that he, I'm sorry, not black boy. Forgive me, Obama. You are a man in every sense of the word. And I'm very proud to call you my president. Okay? Period. Okay? You represented that very well. And I love you, Obama. You and Michelle. I love Michelle even more because that's just the... Anyway, that she was great. And they were great, but he really was not completely black. He was African. He was... Matter of fact, Obama was truly an African American because his father was from Africa and his mother was an American. Okay, I don't know what I am. I'm just black. He wasn't black. He wasn't a black president. He was an African American president. And that was supposed to like, see, we don't hate you. We don't hate you. Please don't kill us. When we getting shot up in the cars, when police are coming for us, honey, let me break it down to you. They're not scared of you because you're black. They are afraid of the repercussions of centuries of keeping black people down all over the world. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of the repercussions that we will start carrying guns and we will start shooting them and we will start taking over. Baby, let me tell you, if there's any white people that follow me, I don't hate, and I don't think it's you per se, because most of the people I have that follow me on my social media, I know you personally. So I'm not saying you. I'm talking about the mass majority and the ignorant people who don't understand us and don't want to understand, and they actually think that they're better than black people because they're white, and you're not. Black people, you're not no better either, okay? I don't care how many kings and queens you try to say to convince yourselves that we're better. We're not better. We are the same, okay? Broke is broke is broke no matter what color you are. And rich is rich no matter what color you are. And please believe me, you might not see much brown people up there, but we up there. And they're keeping us down just as much as the white man. Okay? Okay, those people, what you all call Uncle Toms, Sambos, they're up there. And and I really believe that black people, we call those people names of those that look like me, that look like us, that make it to that level of conform, whatever we call them, to disgrade them, because you think that they sold out. They didn't sell out. They were who they were the whole time. Okay? They had money. You call them names because rich white people accept them. You know why they accept them? It's because they have money and they made it. They have money. They have cash. We are a capitalist society, people. Especially here in America. I can't speak over there. They're stupid enough to believe that stuff and do the same thing as us, because even though we're not the richest country and we're not the most evolved country, but people still look at us as an example. So, if they think black people are bad, go outside this country. You'll realize that people just don't like Americans. It's not have nothing to do with you being black. They don't like Americans. They don't like Americans. We are not liked in a lot of countries who actually give a crap about their people, who actually promotes working and getting a job done. And some of those countries, as our former president said, was shithole countries, they don't even respect us. Zero respect. We just some small rebel heiress of Britain. They don't even like us, man. It have nothing to do with your color. They just don't like Americans. We lazy bums, thieves, braggarts. I was talking to my brother this past weekend, and he was like, this country sucks, but this is also a man who's never left out the country. Hey, our country sucks. Yes, it does. But you go outside these countries and see where poor is just poor. You just poor until you find a come up. You're just poor. You think the disparities between the races and rich and poor is bad? Here, go to Africa. Go to Bahamas even. Okay? There's a very small middle class. Middle class, say it like, what's his homeboy, Soulja Boy, like he said, Drake, middle class? Middle class? What's that? They don't know what a middle class is. You're rich or you're poor. You have or you don't. You are going to a well to pump your water, or you have inside plumbing to turn on your water. You understand what I'm saying? You have an outhouse or you have inside plumbing. Those little 4 or 5 chickens you have in your yard, that's dinner and breakfast. That's breakfast and dinner. That chicken's gonna lay them eggs. You're gonna have some eggs for breakfast, and then you're gonna wring that chicken's neck and have that chicken for dinner. And you mad because you have to have some government cheese, which is delicious. You mad because you have to have generic peanut butter. But you go to another country as beautiful as Bahamas and go to the real Bahamas then. Let's see how they make it. They have to farm their own food. We used to be that country. But you go to the grocery store. Yeah, it maybe save a lot. Well, Aldi's is fancy now. Back in the day, Aldi's wasn't fancy. You go to Murray's Steakhouse, and that's not real steak. Anybody who knows who I'm talking about, they know about the Murrays. Okay, yeah, you're getting the generic peanut, the hard peanut butter. You have to, use all your muscles to do, but you're getting something from the government. Other countries' government do not do anything for poor. If you poor, you just poor. Make it work. So, anyway, as usual, I start off with no real reason, and then I always go into something. So, I think that's going to be it for today. You all have a wonderful day. Just remember, you're no different. Stop looking at color. That is to distract you from the truth. It's a spirit of division. Yes, it is a spirit of division. That's my time. It's a spirit of division. Remember that. Don't be lied to. We lie to ourselves, and they lie to us, and we give in and believe the lie. It's not about race at all. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Like, share, go to YouTube to The Prepper and the Prophet, and subscribe. If you want to be a part of our private Facebook page, please DM me your Facebook email address, and I will invite you, or your Facebook information. I will invite you to the group, and we will vet you, ask you a couple of questions to see if you are ready for our group. Okay, and of course, again, I'm keep on saying like, share, subscribe. I will be posting this to my YouTube, our YouTube, on The Prepper and the Prophet. Well, on my page, Akara Hatcher. I will post it to our Facebook group, our private Facebook group. And then on Mondays, not this Monday because we took a little break because I was traveling. But next Monday we should be posting another video to just whatever we're going to talk about. If you have some suggestions on some talks, please comment. Tell me something. Talk to us. YouTube, The Prepper and the Prophet. Tomorrow I will be coming to you earlier, like I normally do, at about 7:30. And I'm trying to think what else I have to say. Remind you of Friday evenings about 9, 10 o'clock. I'll be doing bedtime stories. I'm on chapter 12. Drew and Kara. Oh, it's getting really, really serious. And the author has already told me I'm not going to like 12. She thought I wasn't going to like 11. I ain't like that either. But go and check it out. I have the bedtime stories here on my videos here on Akara the Prophet's page. Check it out. Just trust me, it is good. Talk to you later. Bye.